Because the side of the room is going to be put like so on the outside, what I've done is I've marked the level of the floorboards so that I can actually apply this piece. Now with it stuck on but not properly adhered, I can move this into place. And I can make sure it's the right height, which it is. So I can get that dried with that in place. You might wonder why I want to put it on now, but it's actually going to help me when I stick the base and the side together. It'll mean that I can put a good amount of glue in place and get it stuck down well, sticking the skirting board down to the wooden floorboard at the same time. It'll just make it a bit of a quicker process and will enable me to slot it into place easier to make sure it lines up with everything else. So that edge lines up. I'm just going to hold this down for a second until it grips. In fact, I can now put my grips on here because they've been on the piece of furniture for a little while, so that's actually glued on properly, and I can just put those on there and that will stick it in place for me. So here I've got my shoes. Every time I put something down I get a hair in it. It's amazing. Right, I've got this done and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is. It's difficult to tell because you've got the different colour stripes almost. 7 of those put together has made it wide enough, I think. If I'm putting this here, I think that's perfectly wide enough for this room. Make it any wider than that and just be too big. I'm going to put the side panel onto the rest of the piece. Take that out of there so it doesn't fall around. Now you notice I've got this funny clip here. This is actually a sewing clip, but they're really handy for craft projects. And I had already marked the base where the side joins there. And I took a set square and I made a corresponding mark at the top. Now the reason I have this clip here is that when I put the glue on, I can just slide it into place, and as long as that clip is in that position there, I know that this is upright. It's not leaning one way or the other, and I've got a nice true square. Well, in this case rectangle, but you know what I mean, a square corner.